He keep loving this country, and this country does not love us back. And
to something we saw that was absolutely extraordinary yesterday. Mass protests by pro athletes taking a major stance demanding justice over the police shooting of Jacob Blake. This morning, the NBA postseason in doubt following the police-involved shooting of Jacob Blake. An all-players meeting was held to discuss whether the NBA bubble season should move forward at all. LeBron James reportedly walked out of that meeting after voting to stop the season. He sent out this tweet: "We demand change. Sick of it." This comes after the Milwaukee Bucks announced they would not play their playoff game.
When we take the court and represent Milwaukee and Wisconsin, we are expected to play at a high level, give maximum effort, and hold each other accountable. We are demanding the same from lawmakers and law enforcement.
The NBA postponed all 3 of yesterday's playoff games after the Bucks' decision. NBA on TNT sports commentator Kenny Smith walked off the set in solidarity with those players.
As a black man, as a former player, I think it's best for me to support the players and just not be here tonight.
Former NBA player Chris Webber added that these players are taking the first steps.
I don't know the next steps. Don't really care what the next steps are, because the first steps are to garner attention. And they have everybody's attention around the world right now.
he keep loving this country, and this country does not love us back. And it's really so sad.
Other major sports followed suit. The WNBA, Major League Baseball, and soccer all postponing their games in solidarity. Dominic Smith, a New York Mets player seen kneeling before last night's game, worked his way through tears after what he described as a long day.
I think the most difficult part is to see, people still don't care. Being a black man in America, it's not easy, so.
Hey, but if you got the Lakers voting to not continue the season, that's LeBron. Can this bubble season continue if LeBron doesn't want to be a part of it?
Well, my personal opinion is no, because the Los Angeles Lakers and the Los Angeles Clippers, as teams, they're the championship favorites. It's that important. LeBron James is the iconic figure, clearly in the NBA, arguably in all the world of sports. And if he's not interested in playing and you can't convince him to play, then you've got a significant problem if you are the National Basketball Association. When you see Jacob Blake get shot in the back 7 times, it's more of the same in the eyes of the players. And as a result, they believe that people are not listening and people are not hearing, and they have family members in the communities from which they come. You have people complaining, begging them to give a voice to the voiceless.
Washington wearing shirts to honor Jacob Blake, who was the most recent victim of police violence, shot in the back 7 times outside of Milwaukee. Both teams, soon after arriving, walked out onto the court. All 4 teams that are in the arena that were supposed to play tonight are there. Washington, Atlanta, Los Angeles, Minnesota supposed to play at 8. Connecticut and Phoenix scheduled to play at 10. They have not yet arrived, and you see them all taking a knee. That is Tiana Hawkins with her little boy Emmanuel in the red shirt. As you see the Mystics wearing the shirts that spell out on the front the name of Jacob Blake, and on the back the graphic of bullet holes depicting where Blake was shot by police in Kenosha, Wisconsin.
The consensus is to not play in tonight's slate of games and to kneel, lock arms, and raise fists during the national anthem. We stand in solidarity with our brothers in the NBA and will continue this conversation with our brothers and sisters across all leagues and look to take collective action. We also have an opportunity to keep the focus on the issues and demand change. We encourage everyone to go and register to vote now, today. If you truly believe that Black Lives Matter, then vote. Go and complete the 2020 census now. Don't wait. If we wait, we don't make change. It matters. Your voice matters. Your vote matters. Do all you can to demand that your leaders stop with the empty words and do something.
All right, breaking news coming in. Japanese tennis player Naomi Osaka has withdrawn from the WTA amidst the racial killing of another black man in the United States.
Naomi Osaka was only 2 matches away from winning the Western and Southern Open in Ohio, but instead she's taking this chance to make her biggest statement yet on police brutality in America. She announced her decision to withdraw from the tournament on Twitter, saying, "Before I am an athlete, I am a black woman, and as a black woman, I feel as though there are much more important matters at hand that need immediate attention rather than watching me play tennis." Now, Osaka has been a strong advocate of Black Lives Matter here in Japan, and we've seen a few marches here in Tokyo and in Osaka, the city. She's the daughter of a Haitian father and a Japanese mother, and has spoken about her own personal experiences with racism.
We keep loving this country, and this country does not love us back. And